Hey guys, I'm Jester.
Hey guys, I'm Don.
This is so awkward.
It's Funko Friday!
What is that?
That's... I'm holding two invisible Funkos in my hands.
Okay.
And then they're raising the roof.
So we didn't buy any new Funkos for today's episode. Instead, we're going to tell you about these lists we made.
We each made a list of our top 10 most wanted Funkos. Not the Funkos we most want to buy, but the Funkos we most want Funko to make. So I made a top 10 list of the Funkos that I most want them to make. And so did you.
Yep.
And I haven't seen your list, you haven't seen my list.
Nope.
And I'm expecting to not know what anything on your list is. And you're not going to know what anything on my list is.
Is there any kind of order? Like, is number one your absolute most wanted?
Yeah, I did it in descending order from number 10 is what I really want. Number 1 is what I absolutely want. Do you need some time to sort your own list?
No, it'll be okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Number 10. Star Trek The Next Generation. I know they've already got Star Trek Pops. But I'm a Next Generation guy. So I felt a little weird about putting this on there because they're probably going to get to this at some point, but they might not. But I want Captain Picard, Data, Geordi, with his little visor. That'd be great. You know what I'm talking about? Worf, gotta have a Worf pop. Next Generation. I really want that. And then from there, Deep Space Nine. Voyager, which I'm not a huge fan of, but do it. Enterprise, go for it. More Star Trek, but specifically Next Generation, because that's my favorite. Okay, what's yours?
I don't know if you know this. Like, I'm going to say it. I don't even know if you're going to know what I'm talking about.
Pop?
No. Are Real Monsters.
Nope.
It's an old cartoon on Nickelodeon, and they were monsters.
Okay.
That's it. Crumb was like this funny, smelly body, and he held his eyes in his hands.
Oh, I've seen that. I think I've seen that.
Okay.
I might be thinking of the guy from Pan's Labyrinth. Okay, my number 9. U.S. presidents.
Really?
Really? I really like history, especially U.S. history. I like the presidents. I just think it'd be really cool. Like Abraham Lincoln, George Washington, all the presidents. All 43 or 44, however many there are. I wouldn't buy them all. Somebody would. Barack
They
Obama.
totally would.
Wouldn't that be really cool?
Yeah.
A little Nixon pop. That'd be hilarious. I want Teddy Roosevelt, John F. Kennedy. I'd buy Calvin Coolidge, Harding. I'd buy them all. You'd buy Barack Obama? Bill Clinton?
I'd buy Bill Clinton.
He's super funny. He could come with a saxophone.
Yeah.
Right? Or like the rare San Diego Comic-Con variant where he comes with Monica Lewinsky. Number 9.
The Rugrats.
This is going to be all Nickelodeon?
No, but mine weren't in the same order that yours are in. So I thought of like the Rugrats, and then I thought of Are Real Monsters.
I'm surprised they don't have the Rugrats. Well, I guess I'm not surprised because it hasn't been on the air in 10 years.
I think they'd be really cute.
Yeah. Who's the main Rugrat?
Tommy Pickles.
Tommy Pickles. Yeah, I like
It's
the
the little
Rugrats.
guy with the blue shirt and the diaper. Chucky would be my favorite, though.
Are you going to have Rocco's Modern Life on your list?
It's not on there.
Oh, that would be cool too, though.
If we're getting into that, then I want Doug Funny.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, come on.
Number 8, Hellboy. And all of the BPRD characters like Abe Sapien, Lobster Johnson, Liz Sherman, by Mike Mignola, the cartoonist extraordinaire.
Okay, my number 8. Mario or Donkey Kong?
Absolutely.
I don't know who I'd like more, though.
I think they're in the same universe.
Okay.
I think you could just say Smash Brothers.
Okay.
Or Mario Kart. I mean, because Mario first appeared in Donkey Kong.
Right.
It's all one big universe. So that means you could have even, you have Diddy Kong.
Right, that's who I really want, is Diddy.
Definitely. Luigi, Toad.
Yeah, Bowser would be good.
Yeah, they could do the Goombas.
Right, it could just go on forever.
Lakitu, the guy in the cloud who throws those monsters down at you. That'd be cool. Although he also controls the camera in the Mario Kart games. Do you know that? He redeemed himself and became a cameraman. Okay, my number 7 is kind of a cheat. Miscellaneous Marvel and DC characters. Funko makes Marvel and DC characters, but there's just a few that I'd like to see, but they probably will never do. Specifically, Adam Warlock. You've probably never heard of. He's a really obscure Marvel character, but he's one of my favorites. Booster Gold, DC character.
I know that one.
You know that one. Beta Ray Bill, which might be my favorite Marvel character. Doom Patrol. We're almost at the end. Doom Patrol is a DC group. I really want, especially Robot Man.
What am I on? Oh, 7.
You're on 7.
Oh, I feel kind of stupid about this.
We're making a list of Funkos we want.
The Golden Girls.
Totally. I would buy them.
I know, that's really dumb.
It's not dumb, it's awesome.
But I would love those.
Would they have Stan?
Yeah, Stan is on my list. Dorothy, Sophia, Rose, Blanche, and Stan.
What was Rose's boyfriend? Like the guy?
Miles.
Miles. They could have a Miles. He could be the San Diego Comic-Con variant. I would buy Miles. I like Miles.
I liked Miles. Miles, in an earlier episode, played someone else that Rose dated, but it was only for one episode. I don't remember his name.
This is now the Golden Girls episode.
Yeah.
My number 6, you probably have this on your list, but I got to it first. The X-Files. Which I know they rumored to be coming out with that like 6 months ago, a year ago, but I haven't seen any proof of it. But I think it'd be awesome if they had, Mulder and Scully. Skinner. I wrote down some notes. Krychek. Cigarette Smoking Man, and of course the Lone Gunman.
Oh, I forgot about the Lone Gunman.
You gotta have the Lone Gunman. That'd be great.
The X-Files is number 3 on my list. My number 6 is Hocus Pocus. I would just want the sisters.
I forgot about how weird you are. Golden Girls, Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, see, yours might actually get made. Mine are never getting made.
It's insane to think there hasn't been a Bette Midler Funko yet. How has there been no Kathy the Jimmy Funko?
Yeah, there's something wrong with me.
Number 5. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. You ever see that show?
No.
It's one of my favorite shows. It's really funny. It's my favorite comedy show. But they would have to make Charlie, Dennis, Mac, Dee, Frank. They should make Cricket. The McPoyle brothers. There's a huge cast of characters on this show. It's really funny. I'm surprised that they haven't made It's Always Sunny Pops. I think they'd be really popular.
It seems like everybody watches that show.
I watch it.
My number 5 is Cirque du Freak. This book series that nobody knows about.
People know about that. It's by that guy.
That guy.
The
Darren
guy,
Shan.
Yeah, the guy who wrote the Demon novels that you lent me.
Right.
They were really good. Would you want them to be based on the John C. Reilly movie?
No. I hate that movie. No, it has to be based on the book.
Is there a lot of characters?
Yeah. I don't need all of them. Like, I want the main ones. Darren, John C. Reilly. But not to look like that.
Number 4. And this is my only entry that isn't a series, that's just a single character. but he's a great character.
I don't have a single one like that.
Columbo. I thought about doing 70s TV detectives. Because as you know, that's a huge interest of mine. Like with Columbo, McCloud, Kojak, Rockford. But then I realized I really just want Columbo. Funko, if you're watching this, just make a Columbo. He's a beloved character. He's one of the most enduringly popular TV characters of all time, if not the most. Who's been on TV longer than Columbo? Nobody.
My number 4 is Harry Potter.
There's no Harry Potter Funkos.
No.
That's crazy.
I know it. People would buy that, right?
There's Breaking Bad Funkos.
I know it.
There's no Harry Potter. That's crazy. Those would be neat. Number 3, Indiana Jones.
Oh.
Gotta have an Indiana Jones line. Indiana Jones, Sala, Marion Ravenwood, Mola Ram. And if they made his pop holding a heart,
That would be good.
that would be amazing. Henry Jones, Sean Connery's character,
Okay.
Indiana Jones' father, I think that'd be really awesome. What's your number? Where are we?
We're on number 3. My number 3 is X-Files, which we've already talked about.
Oh yeah. I mean, I do have these, but it's not the same.
It's not the same.
Number 2, G.I. Joe. My all-time favorite cartoon. When I was a kid, my all-time favorite comic book. There's so many characters they could do. Storm Shadow, Snake Eyes, Duke, Flint, Gung Ho. But my favorite, Shipwreck. I need a Shipwreck pop. Do you know who Shipwreck is?
No.
He's the sailor and he has a talking parrot named Polly.
Number 2. Daria.
I thought, okay, well now I know what your number 1 is. Daria, yeah, definitely.
I need Daria. And then I want her friend Jane to go with it.
I don't know that.
Her sister Quinn, her classmates Kevin and Brittany, Jane's brother Trent.
I had no idea Daria had such a big cast. There's Beavis and Butthead Pops. So you'd think that they
Right.
could have just thrown Daria in there,
That's what I was hoping.
but they didn't.
They didn't.
I remember when Daria was on Beavis and Butthead, they called her Diarrhea, cha-cha-cha. But I never watched her show. Daria fan.
It's one of my favorites.
Number 1. James Bond. There's so many characters. Even James Bond alone. There's, Sean Connery, George Lazenby, Roger Moore, Timothy Dalton, Pierce Brosnan, Daniel Craig. And they're all James Bond, but they all look so different. They have such different styles. That just those main characters alone, you get a whole series. 1, just James Bond. Then you gotta have, Odd Job, Jaws, the different villains, Ernst Stavro, Blofeld. One of them should come with the Aston Martin DB5 from Goldfinger. Sean Connery. Like, he should be in his gray suit with the Aston Martin. That might be my most wanted pop. Would be James Bond. Maybe when the next movie comes out. But I don't just want Daniel Craig, although he's great. I want Roger Moore. George Lazenby.
Is that your favorite?
Roger Moore was the one I grew up with. Like, he was the one I used to see in the theater as a kid until Timothy Dalton came along. But he's my favorite of the actors. Like, Roger Moore is really cool. But I mean, Sean Connery is the definitive.
Do you have more to say?
Probably.
That leaves only one thing for me.
And I know what it is.
Xena!
Xena. Your dog.
Right. No! Lucy Lawless, Renee O'Connor. I don't know who else they would do because they're the main characters. There are some minor characters that I would really like.
Like who?
Callisto.
that the blonde lady?
She is blonde.
I watched an episode once and there was a really attractive blonde lady who was bad.
She's bad.
It could have been her.
Hudson Leak plays her.
I may have watched an episode of Mortal Kombat. Funko just announced that they are in talks to make Battlestar Galactica Pops. And Lucy Lawless was on Battlestar Galactica.
I don't care about that.
But you might get your chance to have a Lucy Lawless Pop.
I don't want a Lucy Lawless Pop. I want a Xena Pop.
You should watch Battlestar Galactica.
I don't care. I just want Xena.
So the Buffy Pops are coming out.
Yep.
Where would you have put Buffy on your list if they hadn't been already announced?
She probably would have been number 2.
So Xena's higher than Buffy.
Xena is always higher than Buffy.
But Buffy is higher than Hocus Pocus.
Yes.
Would you buy the Columbo Pop?
No.
Would you buy any of the things on my list other than X-Files?
Probably not. You wouldn't. Oh, you would get the Golden Girls.
Would totally get the Golden Girls. That might be my number 1. I hope you enjoyed our list. Comment down below with your choices for what you most want Funko to come out with. And maybe someday one of us will get our dream pop.
You might. I won't.
Happy Funko Friday, everybody. Bye.